Say that again. Well, oh yeah, is less.
Yeah.
Thank you. Is less than n. How do we do while loops?
I don't remember how to do while loops.
What's that?
While loops in JavaScript.
Oh, same way. So you just put like you put the parentheses to define your constraints, just like you had for the for loop. So you put it around there, and then yep, just like that.
Okay.
And the only difference is like you don't have like the let and the I less than, or yeah, you have the I less than. You just don't have like the incrementing constraint. But okay, keep going.
Beta.
Sorry.
No problem.
And then you're gonna do count equals and then like int. Oh, sorry, that's my phone. I'm gonna have to hop off in a sec. So it'd be a count equals int and then like parentheses string count plus string 0.
String count plus string.
Sorry, start underscore range equals, my bad. Sorry, there's no count. When I was writing it, I wrote it out as a count. So it'd be start underscore range equals, yeah, exactly, yeah. And the count would, so you'd be saying start underscore range equals int.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. And then you want to make both of those strings. So you want to make this start, yeah, dot
so
to string.
Do you want start dot to string?
Yeah, and then I guess 0 dot to string. I'm not sure. You can't just do str, right?
I don't know. Actually, I don't remember. Can we? Let's just do that. And then you said 0. So
yeah, actual number. Well, maybe we can just call something 0 on the top and then just do that. Like on top of end range, we can do, or right there, we can do something called like let 0 equals 0.
So right on top of here,
yeah.
Let 0 equals 0.
It's spelled out 0.
0.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, and then so start. So that's to string, and then on here we doing 0 to string.
Yeah, 0 dot to string. And then you'd probably want to do the same thing for end range.
For end range, just copy and paste it. Just change it to.
Yeah. And then the only difference is right after the while loop, I would do it at one. I would add one more 0 to the end range. So I would copy this again. Yeah, I'm sure there's a more optimal way of doing this, but I would just grab that one more time. Actually, maybe you could start end range at 10. Never mind. Can you change end range to 10? Yeah.
Yeah, and then we wouldn't need this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else or?
No. And then for let I equals, we would do for the for loop, or we're doing on for loop, it would be I equals end range.
I equals end range. Okay.
Yeah. And then while I is greater than or equal to, no, wait, sorry. I'm trying to figure out how we did this again. Someone want to jump in here? I don't remember. Yeah, no, it is end range. And while it's greater than the start range. And it might be end range -1.
End range -1 here?
Yeah, because I think it was 99 earlier, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then probably copy the same thing to the second for loop.
And just change the J's.
Yeah.
Okay, does that look good?
Yeah, so if we put in 2 in palindrome, we should get whatever they were telling us, the 9009. So we put 2, not 99. Yeah.
2?
Yeah, because that's a digit count.
Okay. Like, wait, what?
Because 1 0, so that'd be 2, and then 100 would be 3, and then 1000 would be 4.
The number of digits in the numbers that we're multiplying.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're saying, putting 2 arguments in? Is that what you're saying? Okay, so like.
It would just be the number 2, because that's how we're determining.
Yeah, the 2 is saying that there will be 2 digits in the numbers.
Okay.
But for the answer for the actual problem, we'd later pass in 3 for 3 digits.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm totally not understanding. So we're just on line 63, just putting in the number 2, or?
Yeah, so that's the digits that, so let's say they say 1 digit, then that would be, we want to find the palindrome for anything under 10. And then
Okay,
if it's 2 digits, it'd be anything over 10 and under 100.
okay.
But the thing is, we're not actually returning anything in our if statement right now. It just
Mm.
says return the largest underscore palindrome equals product.
Product.
We didn't, actually, I don't know, maybe we are.
Well, we have the largest palindrome here. We have,
Maybe, I don't know, can you return it where it equals something? I don't actually know. Like, can you do return x equals y?
I
Or
thought you could, but I'll be honest, I'm not remembering.
I don't really know either. Does someone else know?
Anybody else?
I don't remember.
I don't know, but you can just assign largest palindrome to product and then right below return largest palindrome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you probably still want the largest palindrome under.
I think we don't want the 2 return statements, do we? We just want 1. So
Yeah.
right now we're commenting out the one on 60, and we want return largest palindrome on 56.5.
Yeah.
56.5. Okay, I see. Thank you.
I'm just curious. I don't think it's going through though.
It's not going through. Do you want me to start console logging things just to see what's happening?
I also
Yeah.
have to hop off.
Okay.
Although I'm really interested to see how it happens. But I will see you all. You probably want to console log
Just log
before the
for
return.
it. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Actually, before I leave, I want to see this.
We're not getting anything.
Oh, because we said while I is less than n, it's supposed to be while I is less than digits. Right under end range.
Right under end range. While.
Sorry, inside the parentheses. Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah. It should be digits.
Digits.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Because that's what we're passing in.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like y'all made some pretty good progress. Yeah. What do you think about that, Winnie? You got some pretty good code there, or what?
I don't need.
Palindrome digits.
I can just call palindrome, right? I don't have to do like a console log.
Yeah, you have to console out log because it doesn't look as you're going to be returning. Yeah, look at that. Leave for like 5 minutes, and you guys have already got the what is this optimized solution?
I actually have to hop off, but I'll
Okay.
see
All right,
you
okay.
all tomorrow. Sorry.
See ya.
man. Thanks. Anybody else that needs to hop off can hop off too. That's why I put the shot clock on. Wanted to see if we can get it done by 30 minutes. But we'll get better at it. Okay, let's see what we have here. So we have let's come from digits. Okay. We have let's start range. We have a while loop. So while I is less than digits. So I is 0. Okay, let's see if we're even getting inside of the while loop to begin with.
Okay.
In there?
Yeah. What's going on? Did I?
See if you can console.log the digits on line 42. Even if you just like 42.5 or something. Just to give us a little boost of confidence here.
No. Am I doing the fat arrow function wrong? Pretty sure that's right.
Yeah, that's right. Oh,
You see something?
I thought I did. Do you wanna? Are you missing like a bunch of semicolons everywhere? Do you need semicolons?
I didn't
or
think
you
in
don't-
Replit it mattered, but
Oh,
I
okay.
could start adding them. Because normally if, I think they said ES6,
Yeah.
that it wasn't as important
Got you.
to have them, but I could be wrong.
Just test it out and see.
Yeah. I just got to remember where to put all those in my forms. Okay. Why are we not returning anything?
Do you have to put this whole file in the index
Do we?
folder? That's what I
No.
did when I was running the problem.
Oh, you did? Because I just copied off of yours.
Yeah, I put, when I was running it, I put it in the index file, and then when we were done, I copied it into a file.
Okay, so you basically just took the whole entire function and put it
Yeah,
in there?
because we're not importing this file into
Oh,
the
okay.
index,
Gotcha.
right?
Okay, there you go.
Good call.
Thank you, Tony. I was like, why is this not running? All right.
Yeah, it was bizarre.
Okay, we have int is not defined.
Okay.
Are we using the wrong thing for integer? JavaScript.
So okay, so I think I get it. So in Python, int use int, but in JavaScript, I think we use a different method, right?
I think use number.
Okay.
Yeah, put a big capital number. Yeah. And on 10 too.
Okay.
My daughter agrees. She said that's a good call, guys. Okay. So I think, so can somebody say what's happening right now? Why is it going to like an infinite loop?
Oh, we're console logging digits.
Oh, in the while loop.
But what's not happening with the while loop?
It's not ending.
I think
Because we have a base case, but we don't have like a.
We're not incrementing I, are we?
Yeah.
So to do that, we would do that above it, wouldn't we?
In the while loop, in that
the while loop.
line 7.
Line 7. Oh, here.
No, that would be like for a for loop. So you want to do
is it?
end of the code block in the while loop.
Oh.
Right. So that's how it differs from like a for loop. So like line 11, I believe. Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
Completely forgot about that.
Yep.
It's all right. This is good. This gives you guys both practice in Python and JavaScript.
Yeah. That just gave us.
So let's get rid of the white space on line 8. What else can we do? Okay, so let largest palindrome equal 0. N range -1. So one thing that we could do is we could console.log start range and end range and see if those are the exact values you want for those.
Okay.
So for like a 2-digit, if we're going to pass in 2 as digits, like what are we expecting to see for start range and end range? Can anybody?
If I was understanding, it's going to start at 1 and then actually, no, I'm confused a little bit.
What was the question?
So the question was, before we console.log start range and end range, like we should have a value in our minds, what we're expecting. If we pass in 2, because we are passing in 2, right? On line 31 down there, we're passing in 2 to digits, or 4 digits, I guess. We're passing 2 into the function. So my question is, what is our start range going to be, and what is our end range going to be?
Well, so like the math that we're doing for start range and end range isn't happening until after the while loop.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to console log them, you're also going to want to console log them like on line 14.
There you go.
Console log both of them?
I mean, you could just do like console log the ranges, and then just do like, you can console log both variables, and they should be just like right next to each other.
Yeah, you could just copy and paste, cut and paste that, Jade. You just cut and paste that.
Okay.
Lines 4 and 8, and then put it, yeah, on 14 and 15. There you go. That's so funny.
Okay.
There you go.
Start range 100, end range.
Right.
Okay. So I
So,
think one of these is another console log, I think.
okay, so like basically going into that the for loop, like look at I, and then look at our conditional, I guess like our conditional statement in the for loop. So it says let I equal n range minus 1. So that means that I is going to be 99, right?
Mhm.
So that's correct. That's good, right? That's 2 digits. But then what is our like what are we going to be ending at? Start range. So like on line 15 it says I is greater than or equal to start range. So then wait a second. Oh, we're starting at 1,000. Okay. Never mind. Starting at 1,000.
We're starting at 99 and ending at,
Correct.
and
But line 15 though, we have let I equal n range minus 1. So if you do n range, we currently are looking at 1,000 as our n range. So we don't have the correct n range then, right? We want 100 there. And you want to subtract by 1, making it 99. Is that right?
Where did the 1,000 come from?
wait, is this the answer though to the 3-digit thing? Did we stumble upon that by accident?
That would be amazing.
Yeah, like essentially yes. But like this case, right? This is not the correct. This is not the correct answer for the 2-digit one, which is what we're trying to solve for right now.
Okay.
Like on line 30, like we're passing in 2, right? So that means that we're trying to find the largest palindrome number for 2-digit numbers, right?
Yeah.
So we need to like account for the 2 digits. We need to have an end range and a start range that are both 2 digits. So like 10 and 99 basically.
Okay.
So
So
yeah. So right now we have, so let's look at start range. Is our start range right for the for loop on line 15?
Well, end range on line 6 is at 10.
Uh-huh.
And we're adding a 0 to that.
Mm-hmm.
Should it just be 1 instead of 10 then?
Then it would be, I don't know.
because if we're adding a 0 here, we'd get 10, but
To make it even easier, do you guys think it'd be cool to just do like 9, and then you could just basically like so yeah, so instead of adding zeros, you could just add like, I don't know, 9s, and then you wouldn't have to do the end range minus 1 or start range minus, you just put end range in there.
so you're saying on line 8 or get rid of the zeros so that this would just be end range on line 15?
Yeah, but we'd have to modify some other things though, because essentially what you want is you want your end range to be 900 or 99, right?
Yeah.
And then we want our start range to be 10, but inclusive both ways. So then we just have to make sure our yeah. So we'd be adding zeros to the start range, but the end range we'd just be adding 9s.
So he did. Oh wait, no, I need to.
But I don't want to change your game plan if you guys want to keep it this way.
doesn't matter to me. It's kind of just following what Beta was saying and trying to keep up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a speedy man.
He moves
Yes, he
fast,
is.
right?
He moves very fast. So is that what you were getting at?
Yeah. Yep. Thank you.
And then we can get rid of this here on both of them.
Yeah.
And I think that's it.
Okay.
Okay, we have 199.
Okay, so we're still,
Adding zeros.
yeah. Let's see. Can we do this? Instead of making so lines 5 and 6, we have a number. Would it be easier to make it a string to begin with? And then basically, instead of having to change, so on line 9 and 10, instead of having to use the number method, you would just be adding, like, basically adding a string to it, or adding a character to that string. Then you don't even have to do the toString. You see what I'm saying there? So yeah, so like for 5, and then we just have to convert it back though.
So then start this out as a string?
So like
Or-
what? Just put quotation marks?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But then we have to convert it back when we go to put it into the,
Well, I mean, doing that, all that would do is take away the toString method, and because we're going to have to keep the number method regardless.
right.
So I don't know about that, but somehow we're starting out at 10. Oh, because we have let n range equal 10.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just adding 9s to the back of it.
Yeah,
Two of them
Yeah.
because we're calling it twice.
So we need to take out the.
We could just say let n range.
0.
Can we
Sorry, Catherine, I keep talking at the same time.
sorry. Instead of saying let n range equal 10, can't we just initialize n range? And since we're calling it twice, that'll just add 2 9s to it. Maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
That should work.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Never mind.
Oh, because we have a toString method on it.
Yeah. So we should make it a string, or I mean a.
Just like a open
Zero.
empty string.
Empty string, yeah.
Zero, right?
Oh yeah, we could do
Zero.
that. Right?
Yeah. There we go.
There you go.
So start range. Actually, we want this. Don't we want the start range to be? Wait a second.
Wait, now it's
We want the end range to be a.
we want the end range to be bigger than the
100.
start range.
We want the start range for this one to be 10, and we want the end range for this one to be 99, don't we?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
got-
we added too many zeros.
Yeah. Well, no, end range was right. Start range was where we added too many zeros.
Yeah, so we need to change the logic for start range right now, which that would be line 9, right? Or no, so we have line 3 says let start range equal 1. So we can change that to what?
0.
If we change it to 0, then it's just gonna, the start range will be 0, 0, 0, wouldn't it?
Let's see what happens.
It'd be 0.
0.
Yeah, then
Um,
not that.
So what do we have there before? We had equal.
We had 1.
1.
Yeah, and when we ran it, it's
Uh,
adding 2 zeros to it.
Yeah, the problem is that our function, I think the digits means that we're adding in that many of whatever it is. So for the 0, we're adding in 2 zeros. For 9, we're adding in 2 9s.
so that's happening.
That's what happens when,
on line
yeah,
nine, right?
31 when we call 2.
So we're adding start range to string plus 0 to string. Oh, and it's going through twice. You're right. It's going through twice. So what if we do, okay, so what if we do 10 to the power of n is whatever we're adding, and we just put start range at 0.
Okay, so start range at 0, and then are you talking end range?
No, for down in the while loop on line 9,
Okay.
we would just be adding in, hold on. Because 10 to the power of 1, or 10 to the power of 0 is 1, right? 10 to the power of 1 is 10. We want it to be 10. So we could do 10 to the power of n minus 1. Because we're passing in 2. So, yeah. So delete that whole thing.
2 digits minus 1?
Say it again?
Is it like 10 to the power of digits minus 1?
Yeah, sorry. 10 to the digits.
No, it's okay. I was just trying to understand where it was coming from.
Okay, how do you do power?
Sorry. You can get rid of the number then, because we won't need that.
Okay.
Number method, and you
Yeah.
just put 10 with the caret pointing.
Oh, yeah. Okay, duh. To the power of, or did you say digits?
Digits minus 1.
Digits minus 1.
Would that make sense? Maybe put those.
You have to put in parentheses digits minus 1. Just the, yeah, otherwise order of operations.
Here we go.
Does that look good?
Let's see what happens.
Oh, there's a lot. Okay, so somewhere in the start range down at the bottom, what do we have? Start range. So why is it? Did we add?
There's no adding.
Oh, maybe it's not the caret. Maybe we're supposed to do the double multiplication sign, double star. Yeah.
I know that's in Python.
There we go.
There
I
you go.
knew that was different. Oh man. Okay, sorry.
We solved it. We did it.
That's pretty awesome.
Okay, so then we
That's
just have to
pretty awesome.
return. Okay, no, we did return 9,099 or
Yeah.
9,009. So if we plug in 3, if we console that log palindrome and pass in 3, will we get the correct answer?
We should.
All right. Did you want me to console log in here? Or never mind.
No, you're good. There it is. Let me check the answer.
That is the number we had earlier.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
You guys got it
Accidentally.
earlier?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Well, accidentally.
Oh, somebody told me.
Well, we were supposed to be solving for 2 was the problem.
Yeah, but we had stumbled across the thing for 3.
So
Yeah.
that is not the correct answer.
No.
Wait, what? Oh, no.
But we
And the
solved,
answer's wrong.
solved it for the 2.
You did solve for the 2. This one is that number that you have there is only about half of what the actual
Half?
answer is. Find the largest palindrome made from the product of 2 3-digit numbers. So, but anyways, you guys don't have to stay. If you need to go, you can go. I'm gonna try to solve this for the people that haven't finished it. So if you could just save it in that replit, and then just drop that in the channel. I'll hop in there and finish this and try to talk my way through it.
Yeah, I gotta go eat. But this is fun.
Yeah, it was. And I'm starving too.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
So I can just drop this in the channel or this link.
Yep.
You should be able to have access to it. Okay.
Thanks, Jade. Thanks for driving.
Yeah, no problem. I just basically was copying what Tani had.
Okay.
Let's see.
Or actually, can you just, yeah, there you go. There, it's perfect. Thank you.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right.
See ya.
Cool. See ya.